Okay.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah, I just started it.
Nice.
Alright. This is good. You're going up. Try to buff your other scout there. He's looking for heals. The scouts are really important to buff on this mid. Because they're the ones that have to cross the point. And it's really hard to cross through demo spam without a buff. But your scouts need that buff so that they can follow up on your soldier bombs. Yeah. Alright. Oh, your demo fell. He's long gone. That your scout should not go and chase him. Who's the ringer on your team?
The ringer is our roamer. His name is Octet.
Okay. Your soldier is oblivious. Alright, you can refight this. They don't have heals. They have one person capping mid. Like, this is so free. Get back into mid here. Yeah, any door is fine. So they don't have a demo. Now you need to climb as fast as possible. Being on low ground on this mid, like, really sucks. Realistically, your scout should be calling, like, come up their side or come up your side. It doesn't really matter which one, but everyone on your team needs to be playing the same side. Like, your scout went up the right and your demo went up the left, which kind of led to confusion with you. Someone needs to make it clear. I would say generally just like a default should just be to go to your side. Alright, hopefully you guys remember to cap. Looks like you do. You can keep going. It's full ad. You don't need to stack this.
Oh, right. We're stacking for, like, one soldier.
Well, they had never capped. So they wouldn't even have gotten forward spawns. Even now, it's still ad as well. It's going to be very small, though. The patented double scout that you guys love doing.
Yep.
Where did their team go? It's
They
crazy.
did. They did.
I guess they were in river, which is where they should have been. All right, now it's disad though. You have to remember, you did not kill their medic with the Uber. Your team needs to be clear that you guys are backing up like this much. Like, I think you still have players in lobby and they might die here pretty easily. Yeah, they're like fighting right now. It's possible your soldier was going for like a hiding play, but I don't know. Alright, this is fine. I like that you're saving players. That one scout probably chased a little too hard. But this is good. Alright, that guy's shooting you. You're worthless right now. Good arrow.
So, do you think that going that quickly there was a bad decision? Because we were all about, like, red health. Do you think they were 5 down? Do you think we had time to, like, stop for a while and, like, buff up?
Well, my question would be, does it matter if they're 5 down? Like, it's just one guy you have to shoot. You don't really have to worry about your health.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah.
That soldier is so slow. If he's that slow, he does not get a buff. Like, you really can't delay in your climb or else you'll get locked out by their demo. Alright, you gotta run. Alright, you guys can definitely fight second as well. I like that you're fighting from river too. You know that they still probably have players rolling out, so try to get out as fast as possible. You, however, need to play pretty safe because it's 40% ad and you don't have yet. So just like, this is one of those moments where you'd be telling your team that you're baiting a bit. Alright, they have no demo, just get through choke here. Alright, the other team just fed a scout. Oh, he was trying to back cap, I see. Alright, this is fine. Get cap time, they have Uber, so be careful here. Yeah, your team should not be chasing through choke there. That's kind of a feed. And you just gotta leave. If you're 3 down and your pocket scout separates from you, just get the heck out of there. But that all happened because you guys overchased after you used and they had Uber. That was one of those moments where in the transition you guys were kind of hurt, so you had to slow down. You couldn't keep chasing. Like, it's kind of the right idea. You want to pressure for a force, but doing that at half health through gully choke will never work. If they're holding close, that is. Alright, you died to or did they even ever use? I don't know. I think they still have ad though. Alright, now it's even. Just wait for a sack. Tell your heavy not to stand on the rim here because it's really easy just to get splashed off of the wall. They're much better at like just standing over here. Cause then like if a soldier bombs from river or like from launch pad, they're actually in front of you and their bullets will stop them from coming toward you. If they're on like the side shooting at them, then it's possible the soldier could still get on you. Alright, now you have to start wondering why aren't they sacking? So be thinking of like an off class, like a Spire sniper. Oh, you didn't need to use there.
Yeah, I was kind of hitting myself pretty hard about that. I had full health.
Yeah. Alright, now it's disad. That guy should not be peeking into lobby like that. Oh, you get their demo, beast. You have
arrowed.
What's that?
I arrowed like a piece of wood. I
Yeah.
arrowed nothing.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes the wood needs healing.
Yeah, that wood is healthy as hell now, though.
Alright, yeah. So... I guess you have a guy on last.
Dude, my scout just leaves me completely.
Yeah, I think he fell on the floor, which was kind of unlucky on his part. But your demo should never have left lobby. Like, if he saw someone's peeking baby door, that's when you know, like, they might be trying to wrap you guys. And if your demo was there to block it, then it would have been fine.
Hmm.
For you in particular, it probably would have been better for you to kite towards, like, bats and river. I don't necessarily think what you did was wrong, but it runs into the problem of you're extremely isolated if you get separated.
Hmm.
All right. Oh, this is sad. Oh, thank
Don't
God.
worry, nothing happens. Oh, this is a question I had though. So, if you're a medic and you notice that someone's back capping, is there like pretty much nothing you can do about that?
I mean, not necessarily. If, like, you're close enough, you can still shoot an arrow or something.
Hmm.
But, like, where you were, yeah, there was nothing you could have done. Oh, I will say, though, when the other team is 5 players down, don't be pushing up on your own, like, unless you know where the last guy is, because, like, he might be hiding for you and just get a free kill on you. You are tunneling on the players you're trying to heal. Try to position yourself where you'll be able to heal them while still looking forward. Like, you walked all the way up here and then turned to the left.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't have been able to see anything. Like, if the other soldier had bombed, he just would have landed on you. Now you're baiting your team by not crossing with them.
Dang.
Yeah, if your soldier's gonna bomb in like that and you see, like, your scouts cross, you actually need to commit. If your team's crossing, you can't afford to not cross with them, because, like, even if that scout didn't run across the point at you, the soldier coming up drop down or wherever he came from still would have killed you.
Hmm.
Alright, it's late to sad, so I think you can still hold it for a while. You can hear that they're building and you're not, so slight disad will be turning into bigger disad. And pop quiz. Why was it slight disad to begin with?
Come on, you gotta do this to me.
Yes.
This is like one of the things one of my other coaches does, and it's like I never know because I'm not in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's slight disad because oh, it's slight disad because I died after their med died on mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, their medic died early on mid, and then you died late on mid. So you just know
Okay.
that the ad is in between there. You don't know exactly how much it is unless, like, you're really paying attention to when their medic spawned. But at least I don't do that. So I just say, like, slight disad.
My short-term memory is like 1 second long, by the way.
Oh, that's fine. Just write it down. Like, get a sticky note. Just put, like, their med died. Stand still on mid while you're writing it down. It'll work out fine. All right, the other team just refuses to push on ad. But ideally, like if you were aware that it was disad, you'd be holding up by river. Free demo?
Wait, my demo he killed himself.
I'm not sure about this Uber.
I didn't call that.
Yeah. Um, you can mention this as like a general like Uber strategy to your team. Uh, I think your soldier probably called it being like, "Oh, this is going to be a fat solo." But generally when you're on defense, you want the other team to be aggressing into you. Um, like you don't want to take aggressive solo Ubers into them on defense.
Yeah.
And then the rest of your team melted. I don't know how that happened. I think you guys just got out DM'd. Oh my god, he's hitting his pipes.
All right, so both my soldiers ruined their crit heals. What do I do? Do I just let my roamer soldier die, or do I? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty much just let your roamer not have a buff on mid. Like, that's his fault. They're just being stupid.
okay.
You can't do anything as medic to beat stupidity. And he's a ringer, so I'm fine with saying that.
Control point is being contested.
Nice, that was a good prediction.
Our control point.
It's pretty funny.
Our control.
Yeah, I wonder if he like heard the shutter open or something. I didn't hear anything. I don't know how he knew that scout was coming. Alright, it's disad. You lost second. Just get out to last and set up. Get an NG. Even though you got the demo, I still don't think you want to push this. Oh yeah, this is another thing. If you are going to try to contest second, do it from river. Don't do it from lobby. Oh, like if you had your heels up in river, that scout might have been able to live. I think trying to contest it in general was a bad idea, but if you're gonna do a bad idea, at least do it the best way. Alright, somehow the other team wipes, basically. Alright. You guys are peeking, trying to get in off their demo pick. This is good. You're all going up your side. I really like this. Oh, that is unfortunate.
See, this is what I mean by they were throwing.
I don't
They had
think
to-
that's throwing.
Did you just see that? I bumped into another spy. They had 2 spies.
Oh, okay, maybe that's throwing a little. Alright, someone's back capping. You gotta decide what to do. You can't wait here.
Oh yeah. I was completely just not even conscious of that.
Nice, sir. I thought it was their spy that was back capping. Now I'm confused. Oh, there he is.
This game sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you did kind of deserve to die there. You weren't really watching for the spy. What is going on with the camera on this guy? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh, that was so painful.
Alert. Our control point
Just put like an epilepsy warning.
Honestly. Alright, you're down 2. Their medic's dead, but I still don't really think it's that fightable. Like, it's just too easy for them to back cap and just like shove lobby. You can't cover all the doors when you're down 2. Yeah, just get out to last and play the ad. Question is, did you ever kill the spies?
No. Wait, I think we killed one of them. And then the other one might have died.
Yeah. I think it is possible that the one you hit on the point was that same first spy. I don't know for sure if they had 2 spies or not.
No, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, our roamer ringer actually said so. Like he saw them both at the same
Okay,
time in the same
okay.
place.
Alright, they double sack. Hopefully they double sack. Okay, they double sack. So you gotta push out. It's gonna be disad. Try to get a force. Don't push out through lobby. Push out through... If you're gonna go lobby, go upper lobby, up the stairs to river, or just go river.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a problem. Oh. This is a problem I've noticed you guys having a lot when you're pushing out of last. You're not doing it together or like going the same way. Like you always have like 1 or 2 players that are out on second way before everyone else. And then the rest of your team is like worried about a back cap or delaying for some reason. So then the enemy team can just push your players that are alone on second.
Yeah, it's definitely a problem.
Yeah, and half of that is just a communication problem. You gotta get a force here or else you lose the round. Oh no. Wait, how did they not have Uber? Anyway, back to what I was saying before. I don't know what just happened there. I guess they just had 2 spies.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at the top of the screen.
Yeah. It's a communication thing. Like the people on second need to be like asking, is anyone coming to second? Or just like be more aware of where their teammates are. And the people on last need to tell the people on second that they're going to be slow because they're like checking everything. I would also say the people on second should be waiting for you and like taking you with them. Oh, I don't know about this use.
Oh, they had a sniper in the forwards, so I just panic popped.
Okay. They still have a sniper in forwards.
I guess our demo's dead, so we can't like put stickies there or anything.
Yeah, in that situation, your soldier shouldn't be on the cap. He should be like right in front of the doors.
alert. The control point is being captured.
Alright, now it's disad. You pretty much gotta run. Yeah, holding choke here is not where you want to be.
I think that was like completely my fault. Didn't track the Ubers well enough.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're ever caught by an Uber like that, that is your fault as the medic.
The control point is being captured. You failed.
Dang.
It's one of those things where you have to make it a habit where after every Uber and after every like death, you have to be asking yourself, what are the Ubers?
Yeah.
Like, notice like what I'm saying. It's like, all right, you just died, so it's disad. Or like, you just used, they didn't, so it's disad. Or like, you used, killed their med, it's add.
Yeah.
It's just like a simple flow chart. So that mid in particular was a really good example of how you're supposed to do a mid, just from the other team's perspective.
Oh.
You guys were all grouped up in that little box, and their soldiers just double bombed you, and then the rest of their team followed up, and you had 4 people die for it.
So, how do you defend against that?
Bomb before they do. I mean, that's a pretty big part of it. It's really hard to defend against it. Or like your demo has to do damage to their soldiers early. Or like have your soldier bombs be effective enough at delaying the other team from crossing. And then your scouts have to hit their shots. Gully mid is very like DM focused, I would say. More than probably most other maps. Alright. Supposedly you guys break this hold and end up winning another round. How the fuck did that guy get in water unspotted? How did everyone else just die on their team? I'm so confused. Alright, well you saw their demo det there, so this is fine.
Okay, so their like entire team died, and we could have gone to mid, but my demo, he like jumps to chase their demo in river. Is that like a? I mean, my reaction to that was that's kind of dumb, but what do you think?
So you're both dumb in this situation. I'll start with your demo first. Your demo is dumb because he jumped away and left you, and what you saw right there, a scout was able to just walk at you. Even if that scout didn't walk at you, there's still a demo behind, and you need someone with you to protect against the possibility of that guy. Like, what if their demo was in lobby, trying to cut you off?
Yeah.
You are wrong in this situation because you're down 2. And there's a demo behind, so your spawners might not be able to make it to you. Cause like it was just you and your demo. You guys aren't gonna be able to push into mid just by yourselves, cause then like it's a 2v4 basically. With their medic down and their demo behind.
Yeah.
So what I would say the correct play in this situation, when it's like one of those things where it's just you and your demo, just back up and link up with your team. Just like get everyone together on the same page.
Yeah.
Like that's a moment that'll come after a lot of like chaotic situations where just like nobody is really on the same page about what's going on. Just back up and group up and get everyone back on the same page. Alright, well they have a spy. I hope you called that spy. I don't think you did.
Wait, I don't...
Okay, maybe you did. Either way, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I
They
don't
have
know.
another spy. He just uncloaked. I heard him. I think. Oh yeah, he's shooting you.
Genius movement.
Your pocket scouts, you need to be telling them to be playing with you more. And like, they're going to be wanting to push, which like it makes sense. Pocket scout in general is the fastest class. You're able to walk forward and push, but they have to make sure that you're coming with them. Like you should tell them, like before they're pushing, literally have them turn around and look to see if you're with them.
Yeah.
Cause like it's so easy for you to be buffing like your demo or something during a transition, and then your scout just runs away and you're not able to catch up to them.
Yeah. Or I guess he could also just like look at the bottom of his HUD to see the peeling or peeler icon.
Well, even if you're not being healed, like it's perfectly fine that he's not being healed in that situation. Like, to be honest, he probably shouldn't be getting healed in a transition like that. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this real quick. He shouldn't be getting healed in a transition. In a transition, like your soldiers should be getting buffs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, because he's not being healed, he still has to make sure you're like coming with. Like he's not going to have that like, hey, you're being healed by your medic notification, so he has to turn around and look at you and then just like wait a second for you to come. And I think this will help a lot with your pushes out of last, because you have players that are like going forward, but then the rest of you guys are slow. It's always one of those things where the players that are fast, like to them it's obvious, like, hey, we have to go fast. But you can't just make other people go faster. Like sometimes there's a reason for why they're slow, and like sometimes, like honestly, their brain just doesn't think fast enough. So your fast players always need to slow down, and then you guys have to be trying to discuss the underlying issues of why you can't go fast.
They're just not fast enough.
Yeah. All right. In that team fight, you guys had high ground and you all dropped to low ground. Keep the high ground. You would have lived there if you had stayed on high ground. And if your teammates had stayed on high ground.
Medic is pulling. I've got something I wanted you to look at.
That's another one of those reasons as to like why you always want to contest second from last through river. Just because it's high ground, and high ground in this game is so important.
Yeah.
Alright, get this heavy. Fuck him up. Beer. My team would have W'd at that guy and wiped. Wiped ourselves, that is. Alright, I don't know what Ubers are. I haven't been tracking. I want to say it's even, but I don't know for sure.
We just like exchange and they just drop everybody.
Yeah. I mean, you get a heavy pick, like, if you want to exchange, now's the time. Alright, so they just don't block the point.
That seems like such an easy thing to forget about on this map.
It is. That's why one of the strategies, you just have your flank scout go water, And as soon as you like use your Uber in, that's when they step on point. Because the other team's they're gonna have a lot of comms that are like they used, and they're going to be trying to avoid the Uber. And if they go to the point, then your Uber can just kill the point. Point
Yeah.
pressure on Gully last is probably like it's just so free on this map. Even when you're like sacking in, you send your soldier, you can also send a double scout or a double sack where you just have your flank scout go to the point, and then your demo traps off the point from river. It's so good. And that's why, if you remember earlier, there was like a soldier or something that went to the point from water, and I said something like, how the fuck did that guy get in water unspotted? Because stopping people from going into water, or like at least being aware of them, like that's half the battle. Because if you're not aware of them, then they just get that free point. All right, and that mid was just the soldier came up, dropped down, unspotted.
Well, he was spotted. I just didn't listen to the call.
Oh, okay. Well, the only thing I can say then is listen to the calls.
Yeah.
There's two threats for you on this mid: a soldier coming up, drop down, and you getting double bombed. Like, there's not much else to think about. Alright, so right there, you stood in the middle. Generally, what I would like to see more when you're trying to kite an Uber is to actually, like, kite it, which is walking away from it. Either walk into spawn or walk towards the shutter and be healing your soldier there.
Yeah.
Like, just standing here is why you got killed. Like, if you walk towards, or if you stay here, they're able to shoot at both you and your heavy basically for free. But if you like go in a separate direction, they have to pick their targets. Oh. Alright, hopefully you have a scout that came back for you. No scout came back. Oh, because you have a heavy. Alright, that guy definitely should have switched off because you knew where the last guy was. Alright, they had a player leave the server. We're in dead time. Garbage time, as they say.
Who says that?
Streamers, like TFTV streamers.
Oh.
Casters is the word I'm looking for. Alright, so generally I think you guys have the right idea with what you're doing. A lot of what it is just doing it together and just slowing down so your team as a whole can be pushing together. Like that one time when you guys walked through Big Door and you started walking up your elbow, and I was like, you guys are all walking up the same side, like this is great. Yeah, your one soldier got backstabbed, which is unfortunate. But before that happened, you were all together, which it's just so important to be fighting as a team rather than having two players going too fast and like isolating themselves and taking their own fight.
Yeah. So, do you think that's about it?
Yeah, that's all I had. And did you have any questions?
No, not this time. I would like the upload for this one though as well.
Yeah, I'll upload it right away.
Okay, cool.